Hello and welcome back, very foolish mortals, to the most serious channel on the internet. Today I'll be talking about a very serious issue, a divide between the Disney community of dogs versus cats. Now you may think that I'm dressed here as Mr. Mistopheles for fun, but that's not the case because this is honestly a very, very, very serious issue. Okay, so this is my first ever tag video. I wasn't technically tagged, it was one of those that you can just sort of join in, which I think you can with any tag video. But specifically, and this is from Teacup For One. He's got a great channel, definitely go and check him out. I will link below, okie dokie. So he came up with this tag video. There's 10 different questions about dogs versus cats. And I'm using the hashtag, which is hashtag T4O MVP, most valued pet, and I think I got that one right. I will correct it if it's wrong. So I've included Stitch in the lineup here, but I'm not actually going to include him. He is my favourite character, but he's not technically a dog per se, because he is an alien. So I'm dressed as Mr. Mistopheles, not because I'm doing my own one lady version show of cats, even though it would definitely be better than that live action horror show of CGI that came out. No, I'm not going memory. No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the tag. And I'm dressed up as a cat because I would consider myself more inclined towards being a cat person than a dog person. Though, don't get me wrong, I do love them both. So what I've done is I've actually got a notepad, a very serious notepad actually, and I've written down all of my answers in advance. I have to use at least one dog if I was going to use all cats, and I've got to use at least one cat if I wanted to use all dogs, if that was to make sense. I don't know if I've explained that correctly. There are rules. Okay, so let's get started. And if you thought that this was an easy decision, you've got to be kidding me. And in occasion, I will probably have to ask you to help me out, because I'm not really sure about some of my answers, if I'll be honest with you. Question 1 was the best personality. The best personality, I actually ended up having to choose Bolt. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Bolt per se. It's not one of my favourite films, though I do love the hamster, but I'm not here to rate hamsters today. I'm here to rate cats and dogs. Not that it's raining. But Bolt has secured the #1 place of best personality because I believe that he can command a room that he's in. He's got one of those star quality shows, and if you actually watch the film, he does the puppy dog face nailed down to a T, and he has a lot of loyalty, as most dogs do. The #2, I can't say #2 without smiling, because I am immature. I have actually... Oh, I need to tell you the question first. I'm barking up the wrong tree, honestly. This is rough. So the actual question was the best song. So which Disney cat or which Disney dog has the best song? So this one was quite difficult for me, but I decided in the end, because I love the Disney Renaissance period and I love the whole bop, I like something that I can sing along to with a bit of sass. I love something that I can have a dance to. I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Okay, so Simba, I believe, actually has the best song for the reasons aforementioned. I also think it's hilarious that he's singing about something that he really wants, and then he gets it and he's actually really sad and runs away. Don't you, Simba? So obviously Hamlet the musical with cats, that one had to win. #3 was best design. Now I love the 2D animation and I actually thought this was a no-brainer in my brain. Lucifer! So Lucifer, I believe, has the best design because the way that he is animated is probably the most true to kitty cats. So basically you can see the way that he's sassy, he's not even a villain, he is literally just a cat doing as cats do, and the way that the animators animated him I think is absolutely gorgeous, and he's a great little furry feline. Basically he wins this one because he is the most cat-like, and I think that that makes it the best design, and he's also so cute but also so evil, just as cats should be. So #4 was actually the best voice, or the best voice actor, who acts those voices in the most perfect sense. Now we could take a pause for a moment and just consider all of the different voice actors. They all do an amazing job. But honestly, I believe in my serious kitty cat brain, the Cheshire Cat has the best voice, a classic voice, which you may have heard in different Disney characters as well. I'm sure you recognise his voice, but I think that he comes across so well and so whimsical as the Cheshire Cat. I wanted to use the Cheshire Cat for almost all of my answers, but this is the one that I put him down for. Question 5. Oh look, we're halfway there. Now question 5 was quite a rough one for me to answer, to be honest with you. Question 5 was your Patronus. So this is a Harry Potter thing. Basically whatever you feel like accentuates your character is your cat, exudes your character as you yourself. So which of these Disney cats and dogs am I most like? Now usually, before the pandemic, I would probably say Tigger. Going out, bouncing around, being overly chaotic, that's probably my jam right there. However, since this lockdown, I think I've become more like Rolly from 101 Dalmatians. I am always hungry, I'm always snacking. But I don't know if Rolly really is my Patronus as such. It's quite a difficult one, this one, actually, to be honest with you. But in the end, I am actually choosing Tigger. Just because he is chaotic good. He's very bouncy, and there is only one. Also, like, he's kind of a ginger. I'm kind of a ginger. Don't know if that makes any sense. But honestly, I don't know if I'm barking up the wrong tree with this one, to be honest with you. So do let me know if you think that I am a different character, because that one I actually found was probably the hardest one for me to answer, just because I had to do a lot of soul searching for this one, to be honest with you. To take it really seriously, I had to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of waking nights, thinking which cat or dog I am. Anyway, number 6. The most quotable of these Disney canines or felines, again, really difficult because I just kind of thought everything went out of my brain. But I don't know if I'm allowed to choose this because, but you know Emperor's New Groove, and you know Yzma turns into a cat, right? So I'm going to kill you. I'm sorry, but she has the most quotable quotes. I think that she's so funny. I love Yzma, and I love her even more in kitty form. I think she's so cute. But she has some really funny quotes. Now I can understand I can't use quotes such as pull the leather cronk, round the leather, because that's not actually her in cat form. So you have the I'm going to kill you, and you also have looking for this. Is that my voice? Is that my voice? Also her laugh. I just think that this is a very quotable character. I don't know. I know she's not really a cat for me. She's not really a cat, but she is a cat. And I think in those moments that she was a cat, she has some amazing moments, some great quotable moments. The other one I was sort of thinking of was Marie, but I can only really think of like one quote off the top of my head that I actually find that amusing. And that's, ladies don't start fights, but they can finish them. But I feel like a lot of people choose Marie. Yeah, I love Marie, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if she's the most quotable for my head. She's not huge, like, in my head she's quite sassy, but she's not as humorously sassy as Yzma. But maybe that's just my villain heart talking. Okay, so moving on to number 7, which is the most underrated of these dudes. Kitties and dogs. So I would definitely say that the most underrated has got to be Rufus. Now you may be going, but no, Rufus is a character, and he's a cat that was in The Rescuers, and he was so sweet. He has like old man energy. He's got the type thing. Does that make sense? He's kind of like the Merlin of cats, and his entire design is so sweet, and he's got a cute scarf and glasses. I mean, what cat wears scarves and glasses? I think that he's a great character, and he's definitely underrated. He doesn't have a huge starring role, as it were, but in those few little moments that he is on screen, my heart goes out to him, and he really cares for Penny. Now go back and watch his scene. Go on. Not yet, after this video. But go on. So number 8 is the funniest feline friend. Okay, so the funniest feline friend in my brain. I'm feline like this is the right choice. I'm bad at pronouncing his name, so don't kill me. Toulouse? Toulouse? The scratchy ginger one, that's really fun. There's this moment where he goes, I think he's spitting, but I don't know. Why does this scene get me every time? I just find it really weirdly hilarious. I don't know, but like, obviously, he's not that funny, but he is. It's like certain thing he does. He's just a little mischievous little annoyance, really, and he gets paint everywhere. And I don't know, he's really funny, I think, in my brain. The other one I was really tossing up about on that one was actually Pluto, because I have Goofy for another one. So honestly, I was thinking Pluto because in some of the shorts he was really funny, but I ended up with Toulouse in the end. Or Toulouse. Toulouse? Two. And then number 9, this is where I'm choosing Goofy for my answer, and it's my favourite park pal. So I love meeting Goofy in the parks, he's always so fun. He actually told me off once, to be honest with you. So I drew all these pictures of different Disney characters on my hoodie, and he wasn't included on those pictures, and he saw when I went to meet him and he told me off. They did include Donald and he didn't like that. But Goofy is so much fun to hang out with. He has a special spot in my heart, does Goofy. I think he's really sweet, he's really funny, and he's definitely a good laugh. I've met him a few times now, quite a few times. And then number 10, our last question, and I'm putting it into Jazz hands to accentuate my Mr. Mistopheles outfit. Also, do you like my Mr. Mistopheles outfit? Please do. It took me about, a whole 2 minutes to do this face and put this outfit together. Proper effort, that. And number 10, which is the perfect pet. So the perfect pet, and I am positive when I say this, is my answer. Okay, are you ready? I'll give you some Mr. Mistopheles magic for you. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go, whoo, whoo, boo, whoo. Ooh, did you see that? He came from nowhere. Do you recognise this little dude? It's Figaro. Oh, Figaro would be the cutest little pet. Honestly, he is also underrated, and he's one of my favourite character designs as well. Figaro is so adorable, and honestly, it makes my little heart go when I think of Figaro, because Walt Disney loved him so much, he actually started putting him in shorts with this little dude right here. I kind of feel like I need to do an honourable mentions, because honestly there's so many other Disney dogs and cats that I really like. Like, I didn't get a chance to mention Zero, I didn't get a chance to mention Max, didn't really get a chance to mention this little dude either. Okay there, Pluto. So honestly, there are so many different doggies and kitties that I love. However, I just can't mention them all. And maybe the biased side of me wants the kitty cats to win. Maybe it's a redemption for the terrible live action version of Cats. Okay, so that's my answers. So I hope you enjoyed. I think that everything's been tallied up like now, to be honest with you. But if you want to join in with this video, why not? I guess we can keep that hashtag going. Teacup For One lets us. But definitely, I would like to hear your opinions. Even if you didn't do a video, please do put it down in the comment section, and I will read those and respond. And please do leave a like, because I like seeing those thumbs up. And it's my first tag. So it'd be nice. It always makes me happy to see the thumbs up. It gives me a little peak of joy every time I see another one of those thumbs up has been clicked. Now, I know this was a very, very serious video, so definitely very different to how we usually go about things here. But if you did like this, then please do let me know, and do you agree with my answers, and blah 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 blah. And if you want to subscribe, then please do, and this also makes me happy. But thank you so much for coming and watching and supporting as usual. So I hope that you have a magical day. Bye! You know, if cats could fly planes, what noise would they make? I'll tell you. Meow! I enjoy meeting Goofy. He is a good pal. Aren't you, Goofy? He can't talk because he's a toy. For Instagram ready right now. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I could smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I've got to say honestly that I think that Lucifer is clawsome. Pawsome. It's so weird how flexible cats are. Meow, meow, meow. I feel like there's more puns for cats than there are for dogs. What dog puns are there? And magic! I kind of wish we could include this big dude here, but you're not really a dog, are you, Stretch? No, you're not. You're an alien, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He's cute though, isn't he? Wow! Oh my god, someone saved me. So you may wonder why I'm sat here talking to you as Mr. Mistopheles, because this is a very important issue amongst the Disney group. So obviously today is a very serious topic, so we're going to be talking about a big divide between the Disney... Lucifer, what have I told you about this, Lucifer? Together on the open road. Everybody look left, everybody look right, everywhere you look I'm stand the spotlight. The thing with Mr. Mistopheles just like jumps like this for ages. It just does loads of straddles. I'd love to be able to do that. Don't have that kind of energy though. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Felines and canines. Who would win in a fight? They should make a film about... Oh, they did make a film about that. Cats and dogs. And so that means that we have a full total of 8 for the cats and 2 for the dogs. Did I count that right? I don't really like the film Bolt, but that hamster's something else. There needs to be like another tag, like hamsters, like Disney rodents, because there's like only one hamster. 2 hamsters, I can't remember. Is there a hamster in G-Force? It's strange that like if you were raised with cats, you usually like cats, but if you were raised with dogs, you usually like dogs. Because like familiar. I spent a whole like 2 minutes on this makeup look. Isn't it fabulous? If I do this, does it look like sunglasses? Really, the cat's whiskers. The cat's whiskers. Does that make sense? Is it the kitten's whiskers, the cat's whiskers? And that concludes our serious video.